I had a band for 7 years, and so when you have a band, it's like a family, and you lose that family. So I thought that I wasn't gonna play music anymore. That's what all I knew for 7 years. I'm Jim. I sing and write songs for Cheats. So I wrote that song. Basically, it's more of like a very, very dark future. Again, I was out of college and just started dating Sab, and I was thinking, what is the only thing that could make up for not having this anymore, not playing, gigging. And I thought it was having, maybe, I hope one day that I'll have a family or a life that, makes up for whatever I just lost. It was just me and Manny, my bassist from my previous band. And what I originally wanted, because it ended on a sour note, I wanted no band members at all. I wanted kaming dalawa lang. Instead of 4 members, I just want to deal with one person, like minus the logistics. And kasi you know how it is when you're in a band, like there's always one member who wants like, hey, let's record, let's release music, let's do this, and there are other members that are like, I have something, ganyan. So I said, okay, if I ever start a band, it's just gonna be 2 people. And then now we're 8. So we were jamming, kaming dalawa lang. So it was basically a drum machine, and I had this song, and it started with the chorus. I had that thing, again, the concept of, but my children said, we are your stars. The whole arrangement and everything happened after na, pero basically it was an acoustic guitar and a drum machine. Being bandmates with your girlfriend is really like the ultimate practice for marriage. Kasi, Sab is like very brutally honest, and I've never experienced that. And so when I started writing Accidents, I told her like, I want to start the song with My Band Has Died. So I was a Pumpkins fan, and in terms of writing lyrics, hindi kami magkasundo ni Sab. So ako, and the embers will never fade, all this stuff. And that's how I would write before. And I think the best tip that Sab gave me, sabi niya, this is in her opinion, she said, like, you're such a great person to converse with. Why don't you let that out when you write songs? Why don't you make it a guideline? Like, don't ever write a lyric if you can't imagine yourself saying it. So that's why I was comfortable enough to write the lyrics. There's nothing poetic about My Band Has Died. It's really that. That's what happened. Writing for the 2 girls naman, I think it usually comes from the story. So that's why in the song, in Accidents, they're the ones who say, it's all the same, we sleep at night. It's all the same, we sleep at night. It's like my wife in bed, and she is talking to her disgruntled husband. Why isn't he not pursuing his musical dream, whatever. So I guess it's based on the story of the song. Whatever the song deserves. Like if I want the persona to be from Sab's perspective or Candy, they get that part. I think for 7 years, we were gigging all over the place. Kaya nga the song that we say, I blame the timing, I blame those who made it, I blame mismanaged, we were all mismanaged. Because actually sa tagal ng 7 years na yun, man, we never played at Sabiho, we never played at Road. I mean, I guess once or something. So when we wrote Accidents, like I was like, kaya ako naiyak ako eh. I was in Sagiho. It was like the 5th gig of Cheats, and we were just gigging, and we weren't even releasing anything on SoundCloud or whatever. And then suddenly people started singing Calling Out the Animal. And that was the first time in my life that I wrote something that I had other people singing with us. So I always tell the band, especially since we come from different ages, sabi ko, like I have a completely different level of appreciation for every moment that we're gonna experience. I mean, like tayo, di ba sanay tayo, like you've played at bars na the waiter is there. You've played at empty clubs and whatever. Most of my band members never experienced that. I guess that's why I think what I love about Accidents is it didn't get stuck. It's just about being a guy with some sort of vision for himself, and it doesn't pan out and you're just sad. Kaya I love the fact that people sing with us when, Calling Out the Animal, is because that's honestly really what I wanna share. Not just with my bandmates, but with everyone. Just because one dream dies doesn't mean that you can't, find that new dream and be happy. So yun, what was the question?
That was good.
Oh.
Good, good.